Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be all about Melinda. This is my friend Melinda, y'all, and Melinda's with me today, and we're going to be trying out some products from NYX, and she brought a couple of her own products with her for the video today because she has sensitive skin and she has some allergies, you know, to foundation and so forth. So she brought her own moisturizer. This is the Time Wise Age Fighting Moisturizer from Mary Kay. So we're just going to go right in with this, and we're going to put this all over her face. So Melinda, tell everybody how old you are.
I am 44.
And what are your skin concerns?
Dry skin and rosacea.
Woohoo!
And dry lips.
Dry lips.
Don't forget the dry lips.
Don't forget the dry lips. And so here it is, the dead of winter, and all of us dry skin girls are screaming for moisture every day, every day. Don't forget the moisturizer. So this is a beautiful moisturizer. It has some really nice emollients in it, and it absorbs really well into the skin very easily, and it provides a really nice soft finish. And of course we all know that Mary Kay is the bomb when it comes to skincare, and especially if you have skin allergy concerns, you know, things like breaking out and those type of things. So anyhow, this is one of the items that she brought with her today, and so we want to make sure and use that. And then we're going to go in with the NYX Hydra Touch Primer Base, which is one of the things that she has never used a primer before, so I wanted her to get used to the idea of putting on a primer before her foundation. And it helps, you know, the Hydra Base primer is going to help provide another layer of moisture for her. So it doesn't really fill the pores or blur the pores, but it does provide that barrier that's going to protect your skin from drying out from using a full coverage foundation, which is what she uses. Got a cute little chin there, girlfriend. Alright. So, did we tell everybody how old you are? Or how young you are? 44. She's 44 years young. And but she dresses so youthful. And the first time I ever met her, I thought she was like in her late 20s. And I just thought it was really, really neat, you know, how sweet and youthful she looked and everything. So, anyhow, I'm just going to go in with like a half a pump of this. This is the Revlon Color Stay combination to oily makeup and with SPF 15, and this is the color 150 Buff. This is her foundation that she brought with her today. And so since it is full coverage, I'm going to use my fingers and just use the warmth of my hands to blend this in. And I'm going to try to stay away from the nose area as much. I'm going to do it last with what's left over on my fingers, because that is a problem area on Melinda's skin. It's her nose. She has a poor little thing. She's got a really dry nose. She can't help it though. So we're going to put a little bit there, but we're not going to really focus a lot. And so anyhow, next time we get together, we'll work on skincare and see if we can address some of these skin concerns. But today, we're going to be covering it up. Alright, turn this way for me. So just a light coat of makeup, light coat of foundation. And then I'm going to use some concealer on her as well. So we're going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Porcelain. And this is a full coverage concealer. And so we will put this under the eyes and on the nose and around the fine lines of her face. So we got a good sunny day here in Savannah, Tennessee, and so we're going to take advantage of this and do some filming. So this is one of the Melinda, this is one of the things that I enjoy doing, is putting makeup on other people. And I'm not a certified makeup artist. I'm like a self-taught makeup artist, but I like having a model, so you know, it gives some variety to, you know, makeup videos, and not only that, but it gives me somebody else to work on other than just myself. You know, so I appreciate you coming today.
You're welcome.
And hanging out with me. We're going to do some girl time today. We all need girl time, don't we? So anyhow, we decided to go with NYX products because NYX has an eyeliner that it's called the Faux Blacks. And so anyway, I got one of the eyeliners in my a recent subscription, and we tried it on Melinda last time that she was with me, and you know, I'm really impressed with the eyeliner. She was impressed with the eyeliner, and so we decided, well, since we like the eyeliner so well, we'll just order some products from the NYX website, and we'll just see what happens. So that's what today's all about. Today's all about trying out the NYX products and just seeing how they work on her skin. And so I'm just going to put a little bit more around the eyes here, and we're gonna age defy together today. And I'm gonna work on this tear duct right here. So when we get through, we can take some pictures and you can show your family and friends what you did today in your spare time. So anyhow, what did I do? There it is. Alright, now, Melinda doesn't use a whole lot of powder, but today I'm going to use some powder and set this concealer. We're just going to use a little bit of this Makeup Revolution Luxury Bacon powder, and it's a banana color. And what this is going to do is it's going to set that concealer underneath her eyes and around her nose and mouth. And we're not going to use a whole lot. We're just going to tap into it. And I'm going to start right here on the forehead and just go around the nose. And we're just going to set this down so it won't buff, so it won't go anywhere, it won't budge. And it'll help provide that finish that we need. So just mainly in the T-zone area where we use that concealer. Since she does have dry skin and she is in her 40s, we don't want to overdo it with the powder, because sometimes powders can, you know, make you look older than what you are. But this is a beautiful powder. This is a dupe for the Van Nye banana powder, and you can get this on the you can get this at Ulta or the Makeup Revolution Tam Beauty website, which they ship it all the way from London. But anyway, Ulta is the place to get this here in the States. So anyhow, but just a little bit goes a long way. This little package right here will last you a really, really super long time. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we've got a blank canvas here, but we're going to need a little bit of eyeshadow primer. So we're going to use the eyeshadow primer that we ordered off the NYX website. And if you want to, you can go ahead and use some of this NYX Butter Lip Balm. And it's in the color Biscotti. So the color is the same color as the container. So for those of you that have used the NYX Butter products, they're real moisturizing, and they're wonderful. So anyhow, we're just going to provide that little barrier there before we get started with any of the eye makeup. So anyhow, we're going to go in with the NYX Proof It Base Hydro Fudge Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. And that's what that looks like. And we're just going to put this right on the lids. And this is going to give something It's going to help your eyeshadow to stick to your eyelids. Okay, I'm just going to take my ring finger and I'm just going to just kind of blend that all in right there. This is the most delicate skin on your whole face. So you want to use your little ring finger and just be easy, easy. And we're going to let that just dry down. And once it dries, if you have any kind of tears or any kind of moisture from your eyes, or if there's any kind of, if you decide to cut onions, you know, it's going to help everything just stay in place. And that's what we want. We do not want our makeup to go anywhere once we put it on, do we? No, we want it to stay. So, this is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. And so we've been playing around with this today, and we discovered that it works best if you put it on the cheeks or any place that you want to highlight, like the tip of your nose or whatever, and then apply the powdered blush or whatever on top of that. So I'm going to go on with this next, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the end of my finger, and then we're just going to tap it in and just blend it out, because a little of this goes a long way. But let me tell you something, ladies, this product is gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. I wish I had bought one for myself now. But anyway, I'm just going to put just a little tiny dab on my finger there, and we're just going to blend this in on the top of her cheekbones, just right around her cheeks, right here where we would put the blush down at. And we're just going to stay away from the crow's feet, but just, excuse me, just down here in the cheek area. And we're just going to stipple that in with our finger. And I'm just using my finger today just to use the warmth of my skin to help blend that in. So this is going to provide an extra layer of luminosity to Melinda's skin and give her a more youthful appearance in the finished look. So we're going to put blush on, bronzer, and what have you on top of this. This is a beautiful product. It's got, I mean, we're talking about Cinderella shimmer here. It is absolutely gorgeous. You will feel like a princess wearing this product. So I'm just going to take whatever's left over, just go right there on the tip of your nose. You could use this on your eyes in place of a glittery eyeshadow. I mean, this is a beautiful product. It's 0.43 ounces. So that tube right there will last a really, really long time. Okay. Now, let's go in with some bronzer and some blush. And we're going to go in with some Tarte products today, just for the sake of we didn't purchase anything off the NYX website. So I'm just going to go underneath her cheekbones and up over her forehead right here just a little bit, just to bring some dimension to the face. Just a real soft, light layer of a bronzer. And since her neck is dry, I'm not going to put any bronzer underneath her chin or her jawline. And we're going to avoid any kind of powder down there whatsoever. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the, well, I was going to go in with that Tarte blush. Where did it go? Well, we're not going to use that. No, we're just going to use another one. Let me go in with this one. This is pretty right here. This is from Malibu Glitz. This is in the color Rose. And there's what that looks like. So we're just going to put some of this on. This is a pretty rosy color. You can kind of see what that looks like on top of that. So it's real light. It's not heavily pigmented. And we're just going to start right here on the apple of the cheek. And I like to do X's and O's and then just blend it upward. And we're just going right on top of that illuminator. And we're just blending up, giving that youthful glow to her skin. Make her look like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit there, maybe a little bit right here on the end of the nose. Okay, now the other side. Beautiful. This has a nice little sheen to it. And of course on top of that illuminator is just breathtaking. It really is pretty. All right, take a look at yourself. It's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It really is pretty. Okay. All right, let's work on these eyes. The eyes. They're going to be the star of the show. All right, so let's start out. We've already got the eyeshadow primer down. And so we've got some other products to use today. We bought this highlighter, NYX Born to Glow. It's a highlighter that is a powder, and it's called Stand Your Ground. Beautiful. And let me just swatch this and let y'all see what this looks like. If I can get the darn thing open. So there you go. That's what that looks like. Just beautiful. So anyhow, we may use that as an eyeshadow. We'll see. I don't know why I just shut that. I had such a hard time opening it to start with. Let me leave it open. Let me open it and leave it open. And we'll just use it. So anyhow, this is the eyeshadow palette. It's called Love in Paris. And it's Let Them Eat Cake is the name of it. So that's what that looks like. Let me open it up where y'all can see it. Beautiful pinks and browns, a couple of peaches, and some really light, these are like neutrals, really light neutrals. So Melinda likes neutrals. She likes some purples too. So we have a palette from BH Cosmetics that has purples in it. It's the Foil Eyes Cool to Go palette. And I gave her one of these, and this one right here is mine. So, but anyway, that's what that looks like. So just some really pretty cool colors. So when you look at this palette, Melinda, what is your eye drawn to? What color? Which one though? Which purple do you like the best? So the bottom row, okay. So out of those three, which one is your favorite?
The middle.
The middle one? All right, so let's just check this out. It's a really cool tone purple. And this is a shimmer and bright. Very bright color. So if we were to mix this purple in and create a look with these colors here in this palette, what colors do you think would go good with it?
I have no clue. Pinks, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The pinks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that mauve right there,
Yep.
which we liked that while ago when we swatched it, didn't we? Okay, so let me just swatch some of these where y'all can, let's just try this one here. And we'll just show everybody what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
That's really pretty together, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And this is like a light purple.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, there's those two colors. So I think that's what we'll do today, is we'll create a look like that. All right, so let me go in with an eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to use this brush by AOA Studios. It's just a small fluffy brush. And we're just going to use this light one here. And we're just going to put like a dusting all over the lid and up underneath the brow bone. And we're just going to lay that down first. And this will be on top of that eyeshadow primer, of course. And we'll just concentrate that right there in the crease. And that'll be a good color for us to blend the other ones into. And we're going to try to create a real pretty natural look today. And make you look just as youthful as possible. I saw a picture of Melinda today on Facebook, y'all, that she shared when she was 12 years old with one of her friends. And she was such a cute little kid. And that was, where was that taken at, Melinda?
Here.
Here in Savannah. Yeah. And her friend and her, at 12 years old, you know, you're starting to develop, and, you know, she had on a tank top, and you could tell that they were all smiles. They were having a good time. And this is back before you ever started fooling around with makeup too much, or plucking your eyebrows or any of that, right? So, yeah. So, I mean, it's interesting to look back on some of our old photos, and you think, wow, you know, that's what I used to look like when I was a kid, you know. All right, so let's go in with another brush. I'm going to use this flat brush here from Wet n Wild. Just a little flat brush. I got this at the Dollar Tree for $1. And I'm going to go in with this pretty mauve shade here that we swatched. It's this one right here in the middle on the top row. And this palette, by the way, has tons of great reviews on the NYX website. That's one of the reasons why I picked it out for you. And it's on sale right now, boys and girls, for only $5. So we're just going to put this right here on in the crease and just the outer portion of the lid. And we're just going to blend that in with what we've already laid down. Really pretty color on you. And this is a shimmer, but it's not going to show up as totally shimmery and glittery because we're mixing it with that other. And that's the one thing I love about eyeshadows, is that, you know, there's that constant artistry of, you know, mixing colors and blending things in together. And, you know, what something may start out as being like super dark, you know, when you swatch it, you know, from the palette to your hand or whatever, but once you blend it in on the eyes with other colors, it's not going to come across as like super loud, you know. You think, oh my god, I'm going to look like a clown by the time I get through using that dark purple, but seriously. Okay, so these are the two colors, and you can look at yourself in the mirror, and you can see that we're creating some depth there in the crease. Okay, and this is before the purple actually goes on. So this is just these two colors right here in this palette. This one went on the lid, and then that one went on the crease and down here, you know, on the outside part of the lid. So I'm going to leave this open. We may come back to that. Sometimes you want to go in and just do like a second, you know, layer or whatever. Okay, and I'm going to get a smaller brush. This is just another little fluffy brush. This is from e.l.f. And I think this one was like $1 too. And I'm going to go into that purple that you like really well. And we're going to do that just like at the outer V and just create like a contour is what we're going to use this for. So we're going to just, yeah. We're just going to dab into that. And I'm just going to go right here, real precise. And we're just going to create this like this outer, just think of it as like a V section and the outer third. And we're just going to create that dimension. Go right here along the lash line. And you've got perfect eyes, the perfect shaped eyes for this type of look. That is beautiful. Which we could even put some more depth into it if we wanted to. We could go back into that palette and use that dark brown and just a little tiny little dot, you know, not even as much as we did just now, and really deepen that up if we wanted to. Okay, so you see where I'm at here. I'm right here in that socket line, and then I go down here on the lash line, and I just create that V shape, and then I just blend it to the outer third. That's a really pretty purple. Beautiful for your brown eyes. That'll make your husband want to take a second look.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a nice little look for daytime, or if you wanted to bump it up, you know, make it a little more dramatic for nighttime. You could, you know, like I was talking about, create that another color, use a fourth color, and create that dimension, you know, and go up underneath the lash line with that darker color. So we could let me show you how to do that. You can just take a little flat brush here, and we'll, just for a pop of color, we'll just go up underneath the lash line with this. Okay, look up at the ceiling for me. And we're just going to go right here on that, like, outer half. I'm not going to smoke it out too much, but just a little bit. And then we've got an eyeliner that we want to use. Really pretty burnt sienna from the Faux Black collection that we're going to use. Alright, now take a look at that. We got a little bit of fallout there. So there, the color pops right there. Okay. So this is our eyeliner for today from the NYX Faux Black collection. And let me just swatch this for you so you can see it. It looks almost like a brown, but it's kind of like a dark reddish brown. Really pretty color. So, do you ever use eyeliner in your waterline? You don't?
Underneath.
Like the inside right here. Never? Would you like to try it?
You try it.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to try this. And so, just relax. And I'm just going to go right here.
Okay.
Alright. And we'll do this side. See, this shows a lot of trust right here. And I'm just going to go tight line right here on the upper. Alright, just look that way. There you go. And I'm just going to keep your eye open. Tickle, tickle. And that just thickens up the lash line for mascara. And it just brings a little bit of drama to the eyes. Okay, now we're going to use the Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof Mascara today. Have you ever bought this?
Mm-mm.
This is like...
Probably years ago when I was a kid.
I started to say, this is like some of the cheapest stuff on the planet. And this is what teenagers like. This is really great mascara for those of you that are fans of it. You know, so anyway, we're going to use this on Melinda today. Just close your eyes. And she has the longest eyelashes. And I just got that on your nose. Oh my God. Horrible. We're going to have to go back over that. Alright. Beautiful eyelashes. I'm so jealous. For all you girls out there that are using all these magnetic lashes and eyelash extensions and going to the salon and having all these procedures done, you would be so jealous of Melinda's eyelashes because they're like perfect. Perfectly long. Perfectly thick. They're like little butterfly wings. You want to get in the mirror and take a stab at it?
I'll put them on.
Yeah. I think everybody's more comfortable putting their own mascara on. I know I am. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, now for lip product today, we're going to go in with the, this is a brand new product from NYX. It's called the Powder Puff Lippy. And this formula is like a mousse-like texture. And it has this sponge applicator tip. And then as soon as you put it on, it dries down matte. And we're just going to go in with a light wash of color. And then we're going to put a lip oil on top of this to help Melinda's lips stay moisturized all day. So I'm just going to focus the color right there in the center, and then I'm going to take a lip brush and we're just going to go right in and blend this out. And then we're going to use that lip oil on top of that, just to give you just a little bit of color, you know, just to enhance. And we're going to skip the lip liner today and save that for another day. And then we got this lip oil, the NYX This Is Everything lip oil. And that's what that looks like. And it's got the doe foot applicator. And super shiny, wonderfully moisturizing, and does not appear to be sticky at all. Does it feel sticky on your lips?
Mm-hmm.
All right. No.
Feels good.
Feels good? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you a lip gloss wearer? Do you like lip gloss, generally speaking? It really helps, doesn't it? And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful combination. Just the right amount of color. It doesn't take away from the eyes. The eyes are the star of the show today. And we are super, super happy. And now let me just work on that little spot right there on your nose that I messed up. Yeah, let's just take this little wipe here, and we're going to pick up that extra eyeshadow without taking away your foundation or your concealer. And let me get that.
Come out.
All right, let me see the other eye. Oh, yeah. So pretty. So pretty. All right. Just for the sake of using it, I think I'm going to just use this like right there on your eyelid, just to kind of give it a little pop. So this is the highlighter, the powder highlighter, Born to Glow highlighter. All right, close your eyes. And we're just going to put that right there on the lid, and we're just going to give that a little bit more of a oomph. Just like oomph. Hello. Hello. Hello, how are ya?
Oh, that's good.
Awesome. So you ready for some setting spray?
Yep.
Okay, hold your breath, close your eyes. We're using the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray today. So we're just gonna, this is a fine mist, but we're just gonna use, woo. I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Okay, we got the eyes real good. Now let's just get the cheeks. All right, now let me get my fan. Bless your heart.
You're right.
So that's going to be like the topper of all the shiny stuff that we used. We used illuminating primer. It was a hydrating primer. We used an illuminator underneath your blush, and then we used
That feels good.
does it? And then we used the dewy finishing spray. And so between all the hydrating and dewy and shiny products, I mean, that's just, you know, the combination of just a real light touch. Well, I mean, we didn't go in heavy with anything. And so do you think this is something you could do on your own?
Nope.
All right.
I'll try.
Yeah, so she'll experiment at home, and she can always text me or call me or whatever. So anyway, what do y'all think? Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? Yeah, take the headband off and let everybody see the finished product. It's the finished product. Melinda, my model, Melinda. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she lovely? All right. Well, y'all, thanks for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure and subscribe and hit that bell down below so you can receive notifications of all my future content. You never know who will be in my chair next time. And I just want to say God bless you today is my prayer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.